And the problem AI solves specifically for private markets is exactly the problem of data being so siloed on different sources and so inconsistent across formats. And AI is particularly well suited at dealing with this messiness of sources and formats. So that's the real big reason why we are investing a lot in that direction. When it comes to agents specifically, it all boils down to the definition. So we think of agents as being software systems that are smart enough to think for themselves and to make actions with some degree of independence and autonomy. And the key words here in this definition are autonomy and taking actions, making decisions. Those are the key ingredients. What makes them different from AI workflows or AI co-pilots, so the first wave of AI that we saw in the first years when everything changed in 2022? How do we design them then in practice? We follow three principles. One is we hypertrain these agents to the private markets use case. I think horizontal agents that kind of do everything across different use cases and sectors are not as powerful as hypertraining the system to a very specific use case, vertical language, logic. So specifically in private markets, they need to understand the jargon, they need to understand the implications, they need to understand that 95% cold means that you can take the commitment, multiply by 95% and extract the value of cold. So there's a lot of jargon and a lot of rules that they need to understand to be able to look at private markets data in an effective way. Just like somebody needs a long training at university and in the industry to actually appreciate what's inside this document. Same thing for agents. Secondly, we like to be LLM agnostic. There's a lot of innovation happening in the market. There's a new release every week. Not all of those models are improvements versus the previous versions, first of all. Not all of those models are good at handling all tasks. So we have built a system that basically identifies at any point in time the best available LLM for the best use case and integrates them all in a framework. And principle number three is for mission critical tasks like finance in general, not just private markets, it's very important to have a very high level of accuracy. And the way we cope with that is we make sure that we support fully a human in the loop for final decisions on critical action items. So we have thought about the system in a way that it becomes incredibly easy to audit what the AI has done, why, and how exactly it has made implications from documents so that it becomes very easy for a person to click, yeah, okay, I agree with this implication. And that is a massive component into the productivity gain, because I think a system that where only 99% accurate, but not easily auditable, wouldn't save time at all because somebody wouldn't trust it, wouldn't have an easy way to audit it, and would have to do the job from scratch. So having that auditability, massively important.